Greetings to all of you. We are the Hábitat Bamboo team. Our proposal is based on global problems. The United Nations estimates that 1.6 billion people stay in inadequate housing, which doesn't meet their basic needs. About 900 million do so in informal settlements such as hillside or riverside areas, and most of them cannot easily access to decent housing. According to the International Energy Agency and the UN Environment, the construction sector is responsible for 40% of global carbon dioxide emissions. We must remember that when building with concrete and steel, we generate material that is not considered recyclable. Currently, construction waste in the world exceeds to the ton per inhabitant, being a source of impacts to factors such as water and soil by dumping of waste and rubble, to the air associated with dust, noise, and emissions from excavation and burning of fossil fuels. We must not forget the damage caused to the flora and fauna, which has caused their displacement and destruction of habitats due to the expansion of the borders for the construction and extraction of material affecting the ecosystem.
The proposal that we consider toward this problem is self-sustainable solution based on bamboo housing at low cost, combining technology and natural resource, for which a kit will be delivered that allows children and women to participate easily in the construction of this house. Regarding what the structure of the house will be, the walls and the support of the house will be of high-quality bamboo, thanks to the previous preservation process through which all the raw material will undergo. The roof is made out of solar panels, which generate enough clean energy for home use. For other side, the rainwater harvesting mechanism will also be used by means of filters for its purification, which will be stored to be able to use in the different activities of domestic use and agriculture. And in addition, a biodigester will be included for the generation of methane gas and organic fertilizers, thus offering a 72 square meter house at a total cost of $6,700 for especially low-income areas that are isolated. Of the total cost, $4,500 is for construction. That includes all the elements and accessories for electrical and hydrosanitary installations. Additionally, the cover consisting of solar panels for the value of $2,000, and finally a biodigester for $200. In this sense, innovating with alternative construction measures to reduce the impact on natural resources make bamboo, thanks to its structural properties, to be considered vegetable steel, to be an ideal material for quick resistance construction. So, what makes this proposal viable and sustainable is that by using cooperativism, the circular economy can cross-subside. The client becomes a partner because the company delivers bamboo seeds to cultivate, and that this in turn sells in the company, thus increasing its economic income, and for Habitat Bamboo having the availability of raw material to continue building. About the scale, our proposal is to reach 18 countries in the STEAM area of the American hemisphere, with 250,000 houses, benefiting a million people in 10 years, and thus obtain profits for the beneficiary analysis, as well as for the group that makes up the company.
The benefits we offer are comfort, economy, considering normal construction prices that exceed $30,000. Its duration is over 30 years and it could also be portable. On the other hand, it is easy to build and can be modified if the client wishes, considering that it will increase production costs. It is eco-friendly since the resource use is rapidly growing and the technology used reduces environmental impacts, provides security as its structure is hermetic and doesn't allow the entry of insects or animals, in addition to being self-sustainable since being a steel house which allows to start a business in the lower parts of the house. In addition, what this model focuses on is that in 10 years it will be a company incorporated within the framework of the fulfillment of 11 of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Regarding the direct allies to Hábitat Bambú is the National University of Loja with the support of professional advice, the private company London Gold, and the Ministry of Urban Development and Housing, which in the case of Ecuador make available a bonus that ranges between $6,000 and $8,000 for construction of this type. Our team, composed by Luis Narvaez, Angélica Borneo, Shirley Agila, in cooperation with public administration students.